So the third and final day of racing then at the Southern 100 International Road Races for 2012. Weather fantastic. It's the Junior Consolation Support Race that will get things underway.
Mostly the smaller bikes, of course, as you will have gathered from the word junior in the title. Look out for 400s, 650s and 125s.
So there we go then, we're away. It's the long drag along the bypass up towards Ballachagan. Looks like a good start for Billy Cummins. That's the father of Connor Cummins, who we've seen racing this week. But here they come up to Ballachagan for the very first time, and it is indeed 101 Billy Cummins on the Kawasaki who leads them in.
Hard to pick one out. The bunch behind, two waves behind really, with an awful lot going on there. 109, David Ansalde, or Davide Ansalde.
Look at that bunch. I mean, Billy Collins is flying. You can see where Connor gets it, but look at that behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bikes are they contesting second place as they come down towards Iron Gate.
And he is definitely clear. There are 3 abreast behind him coming up the inside there, looking for an opening.
Yep.
On 44, that was Craig Gibson.
Yeah, Craig Gibson from John Batty, number 48. They go down past Joey's Gate. They sound great as well, don't they, the 650s?
Absolutely a mixed bag of machines. 101, our race leader there, Billy Cummins, 650 Kawasaki.
Yeah, and then Gibson and Batty. That is Craig Gibson on the Suzuki 650 on the SV. Wow, then Craig Gibson is pulling away from the rest of the field.
Yeah, third placed man there, if we could say it properly. John Batty, 48, another 650 Suzuki, local man as well. There's an awful lot of local riders, in fact, in this field.
And there's a lot of newcomers this year as well, which we've not really picked up on. Paul Garland we saw in 4th place on bike 103, another on an SV 650. Billy Cummins, well, we thought he was going to pull away with this, but he's not. Craig Gibson is staying with him and making a real battle of it for first place.
There's a battle going on behind. In fact, there's 2 battles going on behind. Now, this is 6 laps, so there's plenty of opportunity for this to develop. But Billy Cummins certainly looks like he's got the drop on everybody else off the start and isn't going to be caught.
Over the line they go then. So, it's Billy Cummins from Craig Gibson still. And they're pulling further and further away from the battle for 3rd place.
That gap behind them really starting to look quite extensive now. Class of 2, I think we've got here at the front.
We could just do with Craig Gibson getting in a little bit closer to Billy Cummins, making more of a contact. Oh, now then!
That's not good at all, is it? And that looks as though 2nd place is going to be out of it. I wonder if he's going to get flagged for this.
Possibly. I wonder what it is the question. Maybe something wet, as some kind of pipe maybe, perhaps.
Oil in the pan is your first guess, isn't it? Unless it's a radiator burst.
It could be
either way,
burst, yeah.
Whatever it is, its origins are liquid.
Yes, and I think his destination is...
pit lane.
Yeah, I think so.
He probably has no idea. He found out now.
I think he just may have felt something go then, yeah. We'll have to see, but he has closed right in on Billy Cummins.
Well, he'll get. Surely they're going to flag him before something terrible happens.
So 53 then comes interview into Iron Gate. That's Paul England from number 84, Dave Clark.
And there's the last lap flag, and look who's out on his own.
Well, as it has been, Billy Cummins.
Yeah, but
absolutely, really, from the word go. Craig Gibson gave him a bit of a threat earlier on, but that has since expired.
Along with the engine, I think, probably. But who'd have thought that, eh? Billy Cummins. Would you put your money on that before this race began?
Well, he knows his way around Billown. He's raced around here before in the past. As we look at number 53, Paul England, just sitting up in the corner.
And I think in front of him was that 83. Just a glimpse. We'll find out in a moment. Here comes Billy Cummins.
Leading by a country mile and a bit more.
Yes, he's got a week in hand, hasn't he? Oh,
this is the man in 2nd place. And a round of applause for style there for Paul Gartland.
It's not the approved way of doing it, is it?
He certainly was. Yeah, and he's putting on a show. As too is Billy Cummins. So here comes Billy Cummins then to take a victory. Connor has been trying this week. He's got on the podium, but it looks like his father's going to emulate him so far anyway by standing on the top step. So Billy Cummins into Castletown Corner for the very last time. He's going to be our first race winner on the 3rd and final day of racing here at Billown.
Well, racing's never easy on a road circuit, but he hasn't really had to work too hard for that, has he? Apart from at the start, once he'd got the drop on them, it was all done and dusted.
It was. So there you go, Billy Cummins then, victory.
There's the confirmation. Paul Gartland it was in second place, Stuart Osborne, John Batty, and then John Byatt fifth.
I'm so chuffed, I can't tell you. I'm really, you get emotional about it, to be honest.
What about your bike though? Because it's a bike that's got a bit of history as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it was what we got it through Bill Smith's, but one of Ryan's bikes, and fantastic. It's the way forward. Forget 2 strokes. Yeah, I'm made up, honestly.
Well,
right then, yeah.
Another fan of the 650s.
Victory then for Billy Cummins. We move on to the next